I'm about to cut in the middle of you talking.
It's a Matchbox 20 song.
There's so many of those.
I know there's a lot. I guarantee you if I see... But it's a fucking electric banjo.
I just cut in the middle of your stories.
You?
I'm live now. What's up, everyone?
I'm also here. Haha!
Although, at this point in time, we're, what, a good 13, 14 episodes in, maybe? If someone's managed to make it this far in the series, they're used to my terrible timing and
it's been far more than 13, I think.
Yeah, I would say a little bit more.
Like, this is the 9th episode, but we've had probably at least like 25 sessions.
I found it. It's
yeah,
unwell.
No one's making it this far.
That's a good song.
It is, but that opening little bit, the like do 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 do. Yeah, that's a banjo.
Whoops.
I was wondering what the hell that was.
It's a fucking banjo. Threw me for a loop when I learned that.
I read our note right here above that last roll, and I read it as Kildabby, kind of because I was thinking DeBaby for some reason.
Kildabby.
So I just saw Kildabby.
What?
What? What? Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
No.
Don't kick the goddamn baby.
All right, let's
All right, so
let's get in there. Let's get on.
So last time you guys had let's see, come back to Mandalore and met up with Zorn after Zorn had some fun cavorting about by himself, avoiding stormtroopers and Imperial entanglements.
Cavorting is a good word.
I liked it. I thought it was a good choice.
That's
And
I think cavorting's a very good choice.
And then it was pretty accurate.
Yeah, I would say.
And so eventually, after you caught up with him and he had sort of gained the assistance of the fleet commander and all that, you guys met up on Mandalore and eventually flew over to a sort of place outside of Keldabe where Solana had asked you to come. Now, she hadn't mentioned the exact nature of this location, and but had just given you the coordinates. Before we jump in, though, there was something I didn't actually address last time, and I didn't know if you guys wanted to. You guys do not have a lot of money currently, but before you arrive, do you want to buy anything? And specifically, do you want any healing items or anything like that?
I think I still had a little bit of just a little bit of credits left. Wait a second here.
Yeah, you guys aren't broke, but I mean, you don't have like thousands of credits anymore.
Outside of what the fleet commander gave me, I think I am broke.
Well, I still have my first stim pack, so should be good.
Oh, and I still have your ion grenade.
Yes, you do.
I'm a droid. I don't use
money. You can buy repair patches though, but I mean, it just was a thought because I didn't really give you guys a chance to shop. Stim packs are pretty cheap. They do have diminishing returns though. You can only use up to 5. Add the 6th one, they no longer work. So it's up to you guys if you want some more or not. That's up to you. No big deal to me either way. Just thought I'd make it available before we get into this, since we're right at the end here.
I feel as though, since I have been cavorting around in the shadows on Mandalore, I probably should have acquired some.
With your 0 credits.
Well, technically I have 0, but I thought the fleet commander gave me some.
Oh.
I do not recall. He just gave you the upgrades, I think.
It might have just been the upgrades. Yeah, that's fair. Either way, I have stuff, and I'm happy with where it's at. With any luck, I won't take damage in a fight, but hey.
With luck. Immediately gets a meteorite dropped on top.
Great responsibility.
I have terrible luck, though.
Well, we're about to get into some shit. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm about to get paid.
Yeah, we don't count on that.
I do. It's pretty much my line of work.
Well, yeah, you should count on that. It's your plan of work, but I'm saying I'm not expecting anything. I'm expecting betrayal because
I'm
that is the
expecting
sound I'm getting.
professional courtesy after the
Good luck.
betrayal.
We
I'm
will
expecting
betray
us to
you, and
run
I
into
want you to
trouble.
know
I'm
that
gonna
it's just-
we're gonna beat the shit out of him. You're probably gonna eat a couple of them, and then I'm gonna get my money.
Well, yeah, I'm being all sneaky, so.
I had such a wild idea the other day. I'm sorry, this is a bit of a tangent, but for some reason I wanted to like start like a strange habit that Zorn would do that is it doesn't like really affect anything, but it's the equivalent of like in certain movies and shit where someone like fights people, they like take their ear and put it on a necklace, shit like that.
Oh yeah, the trophies.
Yeah, but instead of that, what I wanted it to be was I want him to fucking get like whenever he kills a stormtrooper, I want him to get the spot that he like shot them and like cut a chunk of their laminate out and just patch it onto his cloak. And make like a scale mail cloak out of laser hole riddled stormtrooper armor.
Okay.
I don't know why. It was a thought that came up while I was driving for 3 hours the other day. So
I mean, hey, everybody's got their own quirks. I eat people.
I thought it would be funny.
I eat people, so.
I fuck cat
Let's
girls.
say,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you almost did, yeah.
Almost.
I can't think of any other quirk. Just say it.
Maybe that'll be in the epilogue.
It's just gonna cut to
like,
a
the
scene
bank-
where you
yeah.
just hear
The
me
end
and you
credits
just see like a
roll.
little
There you
tail flicker around. Now, where were we?
The helmet stays on during sex.
I'm scared now.
It's so you can't see me cry. The helmet stays on so they can't see me cry.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Just, are you crying?
No. Wait.
I'm crying.
No.
How do we get on to these tangents?
Mandalore.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Mandalore.
Outside the baby. I mean, Kildaby.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give you guys switch us back over to this map.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the first thing we're going to do is actually kind of pick up where we left off. And since since you failed the check, Zorn, why don't you give me the same check? Lore versus 2 purple to start us out here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, does he get a blue from my advantage?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Okay. Hey.
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 That's just a positive all the way through.
All right.
Indeed.
So let me pull this up real quick.
All right, let's start pulling advantages again. I'm just kidding.
Fuck no. That was such a broken time.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no.
still do that though. Just saying.
City of Bone. I'm about to have my own City of Bone if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm terrified.
All right.
Oh,
So Zorn,
I
you
get
would,
it.
You would know.
Bone.
Yeah, what do I see?
So Zorn, you would know, being a Mandalorian, that the City of Bone is in fact an abandoned amusement park on the outskirts of Mandalore's this sort of previous capital, Keldabe.
Is that a fucking mythosaur?
This is gonna end up being that episode of fucking Jimmy Neutron where they go into the abandoned amusement park and they're just like, "What's that smell? Your salami leg, their salami leg, his salami leg, or Carl's shoes?"
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the City of Bone.
So you would know that essentially this was a failed attempt by a failure of an entrepreneur in Mandalore's past to capitalize on what he can perceive to be Mandalore's untapped tourist potential. Unfortunately, the funding. This is a real thing on Wikipedia, by the way.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, I did not make this up.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, I'm
And
diving
then-
into the deep lore on this.
Hold on. One more line I have about this. So the project was abandoned after the purchase and installation
Oh my-
of the giant replica mythosaur you guys can see.
The
Oh
replica,
my
awesome.
god.
And unfortunately, that ate up all the funding, and the park never opened. So that's where we are.
Oh, this is amazing.
It was the dumbest idea. Hayar's idiot brother thought
This is
Mandalore could
basically
attract
Jurassic
adventure
Park,
tourists.
If they didn't fucking like get the funding they needed for the end. This is basically what Jurassic Park would have been.
That's hilarious. This is a much longer
Uh,
Wikipedia page than I
in fact-
thought it would be, but
In fact, just so I don't forget mentioning it in the flow of everything, the sign over here actually says Mandoland, but it was never finished.
Mando Land.
That I made up.
They needed a name. Welcome to Amando Park.
All right. It is unpaused, but I wanted to ask how you guys would like to approach this. So again, Solana has asked you to come here and meet her within the actual park. I'll set it up a little bit for you guys. So outside, I imagine very much like an abandoned amusement park, like like a parking lot full of cracks and overgrowth, and like occasional what do they call tumbleweeds, rolling through, and the wind kind of, and some sand like in an old western, and it's just this abandoned sort of area. So you can approach from the main gate. The entire thing is surrounded by like a solid concrete wall. Of course, Koljan could potentially fly in his jetpack. I would say that you can't land the Terrapin inside. It's a bit too cramped for that. But yeah, I
damn, we're
mean-
gonna have to pay for parking too. Bullshit.
And additionally, but of course, there are creative ways that you could get in. Otherwise, there's not like a roof on it, and there's like a thick forest that surrounds it as well, and it's sort of contained within the walls, and then you kind of lose track of where it picks up, and so that's kind of the setup.
If I remember correctly, we were making it where I was walking through the front gate, and Zell was making his way around the edge. Isn't that how we left off?
Yeah, I was trying.
Because
to
you
sneak in.
didn't trust what was going on, so you were trying to sneak in. If I remember correctly.
I did not. You are correct. I will climb
Okay.
the wall and
I don't-
scale into the grass.
I don't remember if I technically met up with you guys yet. I think I was still kind of meeting you here.
Yeah, you can take an Overwatch position. You still have a comm frequency.
That's kind of what
so-
I was going for. Was I was hoping to see if I could like scale a tree.
Athletics check, fall out of tree. Ah, shit!
Break my
Crack-
fucking
cracks neck.
collarbone.
Cracks neck,
Shatters
loses
every
half her health.
bone.
There's just despair on the athletics check.
This
My
is
bones are made of glass. My skin is made of paper.
ah yes, this tree truly is a worthy opponent.
Not even Beskar armor
yeah,
could
as-
stop
as
me from
the-
hurting myself.
As the team sniper, I would like to try to get some kind of Overwatch.
Well, you have to get there first.
I know.
Okay.
Like we're already in combat, and you just see him kind of running up behind us, climbing up. Don't
Like the
worry,
fucking
guys.
fourth dude playing Baldur's Gate 3 that's just off in the distance.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Don't
What
worry,
have you
guys.
done?
What are they
Don't
doing
worry,
over
guys,
there?
Don't worry, guys. I'll save you. Fight's already over, man. I hate to break it to you.
Okay, so my two questions would be then, Hick, what do you want to do, and who is bringing Benelli, or what are you guys doing there?
I would like
I
Hick
guess
to be
third
with me,
question-
helping us bring in Benelli.
Oh, brother, there's so many things to do here.
And Brungus?
What is this?
You know what? Can we have Brungus carrying Benelli?
Sure,
Let's
do that.
bring him into this fight for once. Jesus. Just-
Just, I will point out that Brungus has not really been leveling up, but he is pretty good on his own anyway. So
I just
We've been kind of
I have a bad
neglecting
feeling-
our Pokemon.
Also,
Agent's like-
since Zell is doing his own thing, I want someone big to help carry this guy because I have a delicate constitution.
I just have a very delicate constitution. I just don't trust it.
Also, I want to be the one who is
I don't
currently
like it,
pointing
Neil.
a stun blaster at Benelli's face. Just just in case he twitches, you know? Just
in case he twitches.
I see this guy with a lightsaber with one hand, without using his hand. I don't trust him at all. I would rather him wake up in a cell. That's it.
Well, I mean, he also has a broken leg, so.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
kinda
I don't
curious about
trust
what all
it.
this electron- Ooh,
I don't
actually,
trust
I wanna
it.
go see what's in here.
Can I say something that went through my head now that I have this
Tell me.
mental like image of Brungus carrying Benelli into this place?
Tell us.
First off, in my head, Brungus is carrying him like a princess, right?
Makes sense.
Not like over his shoulder. Like
I was
holding
expecting
him
to
like
just
a
fireman
princess.
carry him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like as they're walking through the gate, it'd be like one of those things where you see him like walk through and he's just like, and that's when he told me the sandwich was Rhodian. And he just goes, really? And you didn't ask him what was in the sandwich?
No.
Oh, no. Benelli's unconscious. I saw to this. That motherfucker is not waking up until he is not in our possession anymore.
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker is not real.
I am, wait, hold on, wait, let's see. I am pointing gun at him. It's just on stun setting.
You had to do it.
Like you're like just staring right at him, like don't you dare.
You so much as fucking twitch.
So I guess I would just ask. So let's start with Zell. What you want to come in from the east or the west?
I'm gonna hide in the bushes until I know where the other people are coming out of, so I come up directly behind them.
Also, full
this a room over
clarification,
here?
lightsaber is still on the ship. That's my insurance policy. If this deal goes through, I'm selling that motherfucker.
Well, okay. So assuming that you're approaching at the same time as everyone else, you wouldn't really know until they get inside. So do you want to wait outside before you make a decision? I'm just wondering what side you want to approach from.
If they're coming in through, which building are they heading towards?
So we haven't determined that yet. I haven't got that far in the narrative. So they're just coming in straight through the main gate.
Well, I'm gonna come in from around, like over in this area. Whatever
Where?
building they go to, I'm gonna attempt to go to the back door of that building.
I didn't see where you pointed. I'm sorry.
He's like
If
top
they're over
right.
here, if
Yeah.
they're all coming in here, I'm gonna come in through over here on this side.
Okay.
If the building's over here, then I'm gonna come in on the other side. I'm going to go through the back door of any building they go into. So whatever building they go into, I'm gonna attempt to get in through the back door.
How funny would it be if one of us just actually went up here with the skeleton and just held out there?
Took some pictures, doing the victory sign, just peace sign, just like yay.
Yeah.
Good
all right.
tidings from
Well,
City of
Shot
Bone.
in the back.
Wish you were here.
So you're basically delaying until you know where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'm situational awareness. I want to know exactly what's going on before I make a move.
Zorn, what about you?
I figure if they're coming in from down here, then like how tall would you say these buildings are? Like if I were to get into a tree, would I be able to see fairly clearly?
Yeah, they're each probably one-story buildings. Other than this one on the left, obviously has a small second level.
Okay. I think just out of
Now, would you-
the way that my brain would work in a situation like this, I would try to find the tallest tree on probably this edge, this corner, because it would give me the most view of what's going on around them. So probably just here.
Okay. And do you want to try to get into that position beforehand, or do you want to wait and see what happens?
I would like to try to get up there just so that I can kind of see everything going on the whole time.
Okay. So go ahead and let's see. You're going to need to get up the wall. If you have any equipment that can assist you or anything like that, you can use it, obviously. will be athletics.
Beep.
Oh God.
This is well for Zorn now. You'll get to roll when you actually come in.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, man, out of
So it's gonna be
curiosity, would one of these buildings, say, be large enough for Samuel Jackson to lose an arm and hide inside of? I just,
If he were here, I
I
suppose.
just, it's just that's what this building
he
reminded
falls
me
down.
of.
Falls down, just falls down from a different lands in Mandalore.
Benelli is down an
the
arm, so if
hell?
Velociraptor shows up, we just toss him in here and.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I was a dumb joke. Just continue, please.
So it'll be athletics against 3 purple to scale the wall. It is fairly sizable.
This is pretty bad. I was hoping to try to climb the trees.
He looks
outside
down
the
at
wall
the
just to see,
donut in
but
his hand. He's like, "Shit."
Doesn't really make sense.
Well, it's athletics either way, and I'm going to make it 3 purple either way. So
Fair enough. This is not going to go well for me. Yep, that's what I thought.
Just barely, though.
okay, so I think the way that we'll play this is you simply fail to scale the wall or get inside on the very first attempt. However, you get a much better concept of the layout. You're able to find an additional like sort of entry point, and so you can retry that check after the initial sort of set of actions that happen with Coljan and crew in the front. So you can try this again with advantage in just a bit.
Gotcha.
Nothing terrible happens. Okay, so let's start this out with Coljan, Brungus, and Hick, and they're sort of dragging, however, he's newlywed carrying him.
Yep.
I
And
love that idea.
so as you guys approach the main gate, you actually hear a loud voice come from beyond, and you just hear, "Come in, see the wondrous mythosaur." Ah, just kidding. Bring him in, Coljan. And as you come in, you would see coming out from this building here,
I don't like this.
Solana is flanked by 2 Mandalorians.
I'm in danger.
All right. Time to turn on the charm. Solana, lovely as ever. I brought you a present, one crazy ass Force user.
All right, so they will take a few steps forward to about here. And she continues, "Good, good. We'll take him off your hands. Bring him over here."
And so we move, yeah.
Brungus go.
I will say you might want to be a little careful with him. I may have been very, very generous with the stun setting on this thing.
"Ah, he's in good enough shape. That will do." And she motions for the 2 Mandos to retrieve him.
Nice and seamless. He's your problem now. Now, about that bounty? I feel like I have to ask it.
And yeah, she just smiles and motions for you to approach. And then
I don't like
before
that she has a
the
health
next
bar.
set of before anything else happens, I'll ask Zell, would you like to enter at this point?
I am gonna come out. I'm gonna come around this side of the building, right over here. Just watching right now. I'm not doing anything just yet.
He just
Okay,
fucking
so-
like he does like the fucking
Lampshade
G-
engaged.
the Gmod slide where he slides into place.
Yeah. So yeah, give me athletics against 3 purple. You have much better athletics than Zorn.
It's more like the fucking Homer Simpson thing.
he just
But reverse.
Yeah.
Just No, because he does it both times. He just slides out of the grass, talks to Flanders, and then just slides back in.
Back in.
Oh.
Hey, Flanders.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got a triumph though, so.
So, yeah.
That's weird.
This
is so weird.
Well, I mean, it is
That's like a
sometimes odd when
swan.
you don't get a success. But how would you like to use the triumph? In this case, it can be used as success, so it can be an exceptional success. So how would you like it to play out?
Well, I'm just if it's the whole thing wasn't gonna be anything spectacular. I just wanted to come out from this side and come along the ground where the tree line is to be in range of these guys without being spotted.
Lampshade
I forgot to add
engaged.
my blue die. I always forget to do that.
No, there you go. Well, he
Yeah,
succeeded.
that cancels out the threat too. So,
I always forget to do the blue die.
so that's a success with a triumph. So
Nice.
you're definitely able to do that. I would just say that nothing spectacular has to happen, but you can get something exceptional like boon from the triumph. Additionally, you could also use the triumph to just bypass a stealth check and just say that you are basically hidden.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I think that
Okay.
definitely works.
So let me unhide your token. So that's where you are now.
Slides out of bushes.
Exactly
Lampshade.
like fucking Homer Simpson, just.
Lampshade engaged.
All right, and Zorn, at this point, if you'd like to go ahead and retry with advantage, you can. And I'll say it's 2 purple as well this time.
Okay.
Give you a little bit more of a fighting chance.
So with a 2 purple and a blue, right?
Correct.
Yay!
You
Nice.
did it.
Okay, perfect. So, 1 second here. So, you're up in this area now. I've unhidden you. But
Hooray.
something from that thread is about to happen, so 1 second.
Oh god.
Oh my god, you're so far away. I mean, I'm not the one
Well,
who's
I
so
didn't
far
know where they
away
were gonna be
when I feel
coming
the
from.
snake bite into my veins.
I'm not the one that's so far away. When I took my donut into the game, they told me that it wasn't fair. I had to share.
Oh.
There's a lot of guards here.
So, probably this guy here.
I also don't like that these guys all have health bars.
So, Zorn, coming in from the north, you see that there are 2 more Mandalorians behind this building. They're not particularly threatening, they're just kind of standing there, but this guy almost certainly spots you.
Fair enough.
All right. Now, back to the sort of front action here. She motions Koljan for you to approach and starts to reach into like her, jacket.
Hmm.
All right.
I don't trust it.
Seems like a trap.
I know. I'm gonna roll a Can I roll a perception check to see if I can react to?
Attention.
Absolutely. Let me see. I'm gonna say it's 3 purple though.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, it's a good thing I put a whole fuck ton of points into perception. Let's see.
I kind of want to enter stealth now for some reason.
Yeah, get fucked. Nothing's getting past me again.
I would say that with that perception, you don't detect any deception on her part. She doesn't seem like she's going to pull a weapon on you. It doesn't seem like her helpers are going to attack you.
Good.
But with 3 successes, how shall I put this?
Oh no.
Oh god.
You would see like nothing too clear. You would definitely see movement coming from basically all directions. Like you're seeing flashes of shadows coming from the buildings. You're seeing the light change and the sun shift like behind you. It's clear that something else is going on.
All right. Let me think how I'm gonna respond to this.
And I only don't want to tell you more because it'd be spoilers, basically.
It was worms. The worms did it.
Yes, there's a million worms.
He's about to just come out of the ground.
Wait,
Shit.
we knew it.
Every threat we rolled has come to this moment. All right.
You guys are gonna like make me import a worm back from the adversary list
All right.
on the fly just to use.
All right. I'm just
He's
gonna.
like got
I'm just gonna
Rambo
be.
stars and everything.
I'm just gonna turn the
2
charm a little
M60s in
bit.
hands.
I'm gonna be like, quite a party you've thrown here, Solana. Is this all for little old me?
And she just kind of waves her hand dismissively and just, what do you mean? Yes, we've been waiting for you. What party?
There's just quite a bit of guards here.
Can
And,
roll a perception check as an Overwatch guy?
Say that again?
I want to see if I can run a perception check since I can see what's going on back here.
Absolutely. Go ahead and do perception. Let's see. I'm going to say 3 purple again for perception.
All right.
Okay. Oh, ooh, wow.
That is an
You
interesting
succeeded.
roll.
You percepted the fuck
Oh,
out
this
of that
is perfect,
shot.
actually, for me. It's very perfect for me. So,
What have you
what
done?
happens is Solana reaches into her vest, and sort of at the same time that Zorn is doing his perception check, she reaches out and has a pad, like however exactly it works, but she has the payment for you. She shows you the digital transfer, however you want to frame it. She basically extends the payment to you. Now you're still about 5 feet away, so obviously you'd have to move up to take it from her.
Right. I guess
At
I'll.
the same time,
Okay.
Zorn, you would notice
Oh boy.
Ha!
3 sets of 3 stormtroopers walk in through the front gate, and the front gate will slam behind them.
Oh boy.
And Solana, with the money extended, just says, I was hoping I could leave first, but sorry, Koljan. And I think with that many successes on your perception, you would also notice there are some others here.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Is it too late for me to pretend like I'm just a normal droid?
No,
you suddenly
actually,
you
that out.
suddenly
Give me 1
turn into a
second.
protocol droid with a giant laser drill sticking out of you.
Yeah, why not? Let's try it.
I am fluent in over 6 million forms of death. I mean communication.
Meat bags.
I don't have to roll a stealth check because I did the triumph. Now that everyone has been moving in, this gate slam. Nobody's paying attention to little old me. I want to get up to like right about here. Just
How many
creeping along. Just no one notices the lamp. Like, how'd this lamp get here?
Alright, is this going to be a stealth check for me?
And 1 second, I'm just setting something up here. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
So you wouldn't really see clearly. I'm actually not going to put them out there yet. But Zorn, you notice that someone is moving along the rooftop by the skeleton, like back and forth.
All right, so I'm assuming I could probably just pick up the motion through my in-helmet scanner then.
Yeah, it's in fact. I mean, again, with 4 successes, I would say you're pretty sure it's a humanoid head. So you're pretty sure it's a person.
So then maybe I see like their heat signature with it then.
Yeah, you're the predator.
Well, I can't. The in-helmet scanner can detect motion and heat sources and whatnot.
All right. So basically, what's going to happen is, I guess, Koljan, do you take the payment so that you make sure you get paid at least?
Yes. I have my priorities straight. They're just stormtroopers.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's just fucking stormtroopers. Who cares?
No, this is the pre-trilogy stormtroopers.
No, those are clone troopers.
So-
Be afraid of. But these are just stormtroopers.
Koljan, you take your payment, and before combat formally starts, again, Zell, with your incredible stealth, I'm just baffled by the fact that your tank is also your rogue, basically.
Wait, hold on.
Just sort of, like,
Before
staring at her.
before he cuts off her arm and we have a easy help with this, I'm just I'm gonna inquire as to what's happening, just so I can get.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything until combat actually starts.
All right, so
I just like to imagine that the lamp is just
I'm
staring
gonna take
intently
that-
right
I'm
at the
gonna
side
do
of her
that
face.
surprise. I'm gonna like just scoot it up.
Just-
It's like put this lamp here.
So why is it getting closer?
It's like a lamp at the sort of the corner of the building, and then it's a little bit closer, and then it's a little bit closer.
Every time.
Like
you
every
look
time
away, it
out of
just
frame,
moves.
out of frame. Yeah, it moves.
all right.
It just keeps coming.
When the camera's like off you, you just like the lamp leans in, and you just see the lampshade.
And you invited the Empire too. Care to tell me what this is about?
And her smile, which was pretty clearly, fake at this point, drops, and she just says, "It's just business."
That's a shame. You lost one of your best hunters, and I'm gonna pull my gun on her.
And she is going to attempt to turn and leave with her Mandalorians and the
No.
bounty. So, what would you like to do, Zal?
Well, I wanted to be like right in between. I didn't put them on top because it'd be kind of weird, but I wanted to be like right between everybody,
Okay.
and I just wanted to start swinging like just flurry of blows, monk style, fucking swing my arms around and catch everybody like unaware.
Spin attack.
Yeah, fucking
Okay.
Larry.
So this is what we're gonna do. Let me grab everybody and
Like
start us into
we're fucking the red cyclone. That's what I
Make
want to
sure
do. I want to
everything
Zangief
is
everybody.
right here.
Zangief.
Just literally pick up everybody.
No, you know how he just spins and like with his arms out.
Yeah, the
like a
double
big old
lariat.
T. Yeah.
Yeah, the double lariat.
I'm gonna Zangief these dudes.
I can also imagine you doing the fucking thing where he throws him up in the air and he fucking
Oh yeah, it's the
primary lotus is-
seismic- yeah.
yeah.
Primary
Seismic slam.
lotus.
Yeah, I don't know what he calls it
Holy
in game,
fucker.
but it's like
I think it's just a seismic slam.
Ah, Benelli's not part of it. I was secretly
No,
hoping
he's
he
not
would.
a combatant right now.
I was secretly hoping he would wake up halfway through this encounter and I can be like, "You're no longer my problem. Do whatever you want."
Right?
I also all the stormtrooper ones. They're technically 3 or 4, right?
There are 3 each. So there are the way that minions work. Pull up the exact rules here.
Oh, whoops.
Basically, with minions, you can group them up to make them more powerful, but they act as one. So it's basically one initiative slot, but they all act together within that slot.
Oh, okay.
Let me grab the
Yeah.
exact rules.
It is like how you have squads on Warhammer. You have your little squad that moves up. It's got 3 to 5 units and to make a squad, but it is 1 unit. It's just one squad with 5 units. But I do want to focus
So-
most of my attacks on the traitor, the sneaky
Yeah,
bitch.
I got you. So I'm just going to read this real quick. So minions make 1 attack per group. So working as a group allows them to use skills. So basically, minions don't really have skill ranks. So when you group them up, they gain 1 skill rank for each member above 1. So essentially, for stormtroopers, it means that if they shoot at you, then their ranged attack would be, instead of being 2 green, it would be 2 yellow. So it makes them a little more potent than
That's
work
like a
acting
stormtrooper.
individually.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what happens is you add all their wounds together, and as you basically stormtroopers, I think, yeah, they have 5 wounds each. So each time you deplete the group by 5, one of them goes away, and they lose the bonus of having that additional unit. So, y'all can roll initiative whenever you want, but before that happens,
Am I using vigilance or cool?
let me see how this is going to work.
Using cool, right?
You've you've had your helmet effect on this whole time, right?
You're in effect. Yeah, I knew that. At least I didn't have the Trump voice on.
yeah,
Wouldn't it be funny if I just had the Trump
didn't
voice on the whole
forget
time?
about
Could you fucking imagine?
I see you invited
I see
you invited the Empire here, Solana. Not very cool. Not cool at all.
Kind of
Fake news,
really.
news. I was told there was going to be formal agreements between having friendly alliances. This is fake news, Solana. You lied to me.
Quite frankly, Empire, they're just stormtroopers. They're a bunch of bitches, and we all know it.
It's so funny that it's like almost accurate to the point that it's uncanny.
Okay. So,
Well, it helps if you kind of do the voice yourself, but also do the AI filter. So it supplements it. So
this is what we're gonna do. You make your melee attack. For the AoE effect, I'm going to increase the difficulty to 3 purple, and I'm going to add a setback die. So it's going to be 3 purple and a black die against your attack. Now, additionally, since by rule I have to give you the chance to use your single light side point first, I will tell you that I'm also going to upgrade it with a dark side point if you don't.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely. Like,
All right, so it'll
there's
be 3.
Mandalorians in the mix. I want to have as much of a bonus to this surprise attack as possible. You don't get a surprise attack and not throw everything into it.
No, I'm totally down with it. So go ahead, and it'll be 3 purple and a black against your Bamsaw.
And he still did it.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, so let's see here.
no crit this time, though. Sadly.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Let me see how I'm gonna do this. So,
A triumph would have been nice.
all right. So you can use the advantage however you want. I'll just apply the damage to all 3 of them.
I'll just pass it to the next person.
And then, do you have how much soak do you ignore? Is it 3?
It's 3.
Okay, cool. So these guys aren't quite.
Well, I have
Close,
Sunder
though.
5 and Pierce 3. Plus an additional 5 damage. So.
This is going.
So Sunder, you can use the advantage to activate Sunder if you want.
Yeah, sure. Screw it.
That would basically, since your Sunder quality is 5, let me see here.
It ignores 5 soak, I think.
So basically, you can choose an item that the character is wielding to damage.
Well, they're weapons, obviously. I don't want them to have anything.
Okay, so you can see that these Mandalorians have a blaster pistol and an axe.
Well, I'm not worried about close range because if they're getting a close fight with me, I'm not worried about it. But long range might be an issue with
Okay,
their armor.
I'll just
So.
mark that it's damage. 1 second.
Also, probably jetpacks. If they don't have jetpacks, it would have been like, which is like blasphemy at this point.
Yeah, you can see that they do in fact have jetpacks.
I don't have a jetpack.
That's because you're a shitty Mandalorian. I'm just kidding.
You didn't have a
Damn.
fucking helmet.
But now I have both. So checkmate, Zay.
Well, I have a ship, motherfucker.
That's true.
It's like shit.
I do too. And now it has a
I guess
hyperdrive.
technically You have the Starfighter.
And now it has a hyperdrive. This entire playthrough, I've just been getting to the point where I could maybe talk shit to you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's possible. You might get Savante.
I have to admit, there are 2 things that I've been looking at getting on the suit now. One is a jetpack, and the other is one of those. There's like an entire ascension kit that you can get on your armor.
Well, yeah, it definitely helps
So
you
it's like
being a sniper and all. Oh my
Yeah,
god, they
that's
are almost
exactly
dead.
it, right?
Sweet.
Just say the word boss, I'll disable his jetpack.
Yeah, it's called
Instead
integrated
of flying into the
ascension
wall.
gear. It has the grapnel line and a few other things. Like legitimately, it's as an action, you can perform a ranged light check to secure the grappling hook to an object and reel in the cord, and you can pull another character aloft with an easy athletics check on it.
Holy crap, she's almost down too. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
so
why surprise attacks matter.
yes,